We still on?
Still on,
Welcome everybody. Welcome to the MOSHCAST. You know what it is. Okay. So first off, we are gonna stop cussing for like at least 5 minutes for real. Seriously this time. Because like the last episode, I did say the F word.
Don't point at me. I should be
And
pointing
it
at
was
you
I
right
know
now.
I know it was my fault. I'm a bad boy.
You've
I'm
been
a
a
bad
bad boy. Hey, and you're gonna get punished later.
Bad little silly boy.
Little silly boy.
We don't want to get demonetized. We want more views. Okay, we want more views. We want more follows because I have found out that my follows have been at the same number for like a month. So I'm thinking it's because I did a no.
Yeah, they put you in the YouTube jail.
Yeah, put me in the YouTube jail. So we're gonna do that. I do have a joke. I have a clean joke for all of us right now. What's fastest, hot or cold?
What is it?
Hot. Because you can catch a cold.
That's
Like
good.
suck, dude.
It just makes us come to the realization. Doesn't really make you laugh. You just kind of realize that
Right.
it's.
You realize that it's kind of bad, but it is true. It's like that's dad joke mentality.
If I'd rather get demonetized and you come through with just a dirty joke that just makes us crack up. Or,
We can introduce our guests. That's what we could do. We can introduce our guests.
Sounds good.
We've been wanting to get these guys on for about 3 months. Was the last time I saw y'all was at the vodka distillery, the Bomb City Distillery.
Yep.
So shout out Bomb City Distillery here in Amarillo. If you want some good vodka, go over there and try that out. But these two guys, the duo, Graypoint.
Yes, sir.
Which is so like whenever I guess I don't know if I'm dyslexic or if I don't know how to spell, but gray is with an A,
Yeah.
right? How y'all spell it? But
Yeah.
isn't gray the color with an E, or
So,
am I wrong?
So the EY is the like British spelling. The AY is the Americanized spelling.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was team EY at first.
Okay.
And then we kind of typed it out. We were looking at like logo ideas and stuff like that. And we are just like, AY just looks cooler, I guess.
Right.
It's cleaner. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
the EY did look cool, and we had some cool ideas with it, but the AY just kind of, I don't know. It was sick. Then we found out it was the American spelling. We were like, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
So,
being an
whatever.
American. Well, you don't really see the AY, the GRAY.
Which is weird because as a kid, I couldn't even remember, but I was like, how do I even spell it? I don't even know.
Right.
And then once you, it's whatever.
Actually, what if it's not even like the British spelling or American spelling? It's actually a Mandela effect, and we've just. It's never been an E. It's always been an A, but we're like, no, it's been an E in there.
I hate to burst your bubble, but I Googled it like a
damn.
few days ago.
That's why we stay away
so
from Google.
Excited to burst this bubble though.
Because it
Like, I hate to burst your
kind of
bubble.
it gives me a little tingle on the inside. Burst people's bubbles.
I will say, I did have a really cool little saying today. I was driving, trying to find ideas for the podcast today, and I was like, you know what, MOSHCAST is the best place for ignorance is bliss. Because we don't know what we're talking about most of the time, and even if we did think we knew what we're talking about, it's still not that. It's still always false. So like ignorance is bliss here. You know, if you think you know, we'll just agree and we'll just go. We'll roll with it.
Hey, but I have a feeling you'll get called out too, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes nice. Sometimes
See, I haven't been to college. I just graduated high school. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a college professor. I don't know how to cure
I
anything.
like how me and you keep our hands down. Right
I relate, yes, sir.
Sorry for having a college degree.
Oh, yeah, you have a college degree. You have a college degree too?
I don't. Okay, so I have like a semester and a half left of classwork, but I haven't went back and done it yet ever since COVID. I like took a break.
Okay.
And I just like I work for WT now, so I'm like I can go back and do
So
my classes
we're rivals
whenever.
because I work at Amarillo College, dude.
Oh shoot,
Bro, you better watch
I'm
out,
sorry,
bro.
man. What do you do at AC?
I'm well, I don't want to say that because like I feel like well, let's just say it's at night and I just take care of a lot of things.
Nice.
With a bucket and a mop. You know, I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna put myself out there because I did a TikTok and it almost blew up. Like there was some numbers on it, and I was at that place.
Nice.
But
yeah, you can't out yourself like
yeah,
that.
I don't want to out myself. You know, not yet. But it's a good place to work. I like Amarillo College. Shout out to Amarillo College.
Yeah, shout out.
What do you do at WT?
So I work in IT. I'm kind of like I'm not like high up or anything. I started working there probably like 3 or 4 months ago after we both left Target. So I do IT stuff. So like if a professor like oh, for some reason something's not working, or you can do some really easy stuff. Like some people will be like, hey, I don't have sound coming out of my computer. I'll go over there and their speakers are turned off. So there's some easy stuff, and then there's some like really in-depth stuff where like malware, viruses, we get alerts from our security and stuff like that, and we have to go out and try to like fix that. And sometimes it takes a week to fix one problem. Sometimes I go over there and turn a switch and it's good. So it's pretty interesting and stuff like that. But yeah, just IT stuff. So
You just never know what you're going to run into.
Yeah.
What problems are
exactly.
going to be.
Yeah.
Little easy fixes and what problems are going to be huge.
Yeah. And most of the time, if it looks easy, it's not. And if it looks hard, it's easy. That's usually how it goes.
But you're the guy that everybody calls.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of us like full-timers, and we have some student workers. So we kind of like, we start getting friendly, you know, like with some of the professors and stuff. And after
Nice.
they start to know us, then they'll like call us directly.
Oh,
Sometimes
nice.
that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
they,
we'll
they
just
want to call you out.
Blow up
Yeah.
your phone on,
Yeah.
on all occasions.
You know what they
Exactly.
need to bring
Yeah.
back? 411. They need to
What's
bring that
that?
back. 411. It was like
Star 69.
well, 411 is like you call 411 and
67.
it would give you all the information you needed to know about that city, right?
Yep. Yeah.
They need to do that again. So like you, like an IT guy,
That would be
like
cool.
you would be like, "Hello," and they'd be like, "What's the weather like?" And you just like you go outside in your office. You know, like it's pretty nice out here.
Heck yeah.
Okay,
Well,
what
like
was
Google.
Star 69?
Star
Star
60.
68 and Star 67. I
No.
just always remember Star 69 for obvious reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, there was a
Star
Star
60s.
69.
I think there was.
Star-
Star,
there was.
I think. Are you thinking of the one where it blocks your caller ID?
Yeah.
That's 67.
Well, but Star
69.
69 would call you back or something
69.
Oh,
if
God.
If you got a call, like if someone called you with Star 67, you could do Star 69 and it would dial them back.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
nice.
scary.
Yeah. But no
gotta
one
call
knew
back?
about no one knew
69
about
that
that
for
one
you.
except for a couple of people. And
Yeah.
it was like you're a hacker, dude. You know?
that. Basically,
Like,
that's
gotcha.
all I was doing.
Like, nah,
Dude.
I got you.
Hey, but
One of the craziest hacking moments that I've had in my life was I got a call from the Indians, overseas Indians. We're not being racist over here. They were trying to get my credit card information. You know,
Hey,
Yeah.
you give it to
and
them. What are you
but
doing, man?
you know
You're
what I'm saying.
holding up the whole
It was a
process,
real
bro.
person. It was an actual person, and I was like, why are you? I know this is a hack. This is whatever. And then he started cussing at me. And I was like, all right, dude. So I hung up, and I don't know if anybody knows this, but like you can't. Some of those calls you can't call them back because it was either unknown, but for some reason the number showed up on my phone, but it was encrypted to where I couldn't call them back.
Yep.
But what I figured out is if you open the info on that phone number and copy and paste it to your notes, it gives you all of the encryption code on it.
What?
And all you have to do is find the actual phone number, and you can actually get them.
That
Aw,
is
man.
crazy.
So I
Big
called him
brain.
back, and he was tripping. Dude.
Yes.
He was
Star
like,
69 old, go ahead.
I star 69. I star 69 him, and I called him, and he goes, "How'd you figure this out?" Like he was calling me a fucking. Well, that's been 5 minutes.
time
It's
is it?
been,
Has
it's been
it?
about 5
Fuck.
minutes.
I told you.
Dang,
All right, let
that
it
came out
loose.
of my mouth. See, that came out of my mouth.
It's natural,
Dang,
man.
but it's been about a minute or two. We'll see. We'll see next week. But he's calling me camel fucker and stuff like that, and I was like, dude, like,
Calling you a camel.
yeah, for real. But that was the craziest like hacking moment of my life
That is
for
sick.
sure.
That is super
Have you seen
sick.
those YouTube channels where they're like
Yeah,
specialize in
dude.
wasting their time?
They're figuring it
It's
out.
so
People are
beautiful.
figuring it the fuck
Oh,
out.
for sure.
I've been doing
dude.
that for a while, though. Whenever they call, I've just been messing with them.
These dudes will like put on like voice changers to make it seem like they're these vulnerable little old ladies, and they'll because what they'll do is they'll act like they gave you money, and then they threaten that they're going to call the cops and arrest you if you don't send it back. But they want it back in the form of Target gift cards and stuff
Yep.
like that.
Oh
So
my
these
gosh.
dudes will get like on the road. They'll use sound effects to make it sound like they're driving to Target and all this stuff, and then just waste these dudes' time.
It's
It's
so
beautiful.
funny, dude.
It's
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
Y'all did say y'all worked at Target.
Oh God.
How long did y'all work at Target for?
Like right up to almost 4 years.
No,
for
I
me.
was
Dang.
I was over 4 years.
He
It's
was over, yeah.
What were y'all
painful.
doing there?
Everything.
I will say Target. You know, shout outs. I guess this is a good thing. I guess, but Target is the hardest place to steal. I found out.
Personally, you found out?
Yeah, no, I haven't personally found out. See, this is my thing. I like to scope. I'm okay with like people knowing this. I am an avid fuck the government type of person.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know high corporate bullshit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm the CEO of a fucking. Go fuck yourself, dude. I don't care. You have enough money to feed your fucking dog. I don't. So you can eat my ass. You know. So like, You know, so like I would, I would scope over there because they have some badass fucking clothes and shit. I'm like, man, that's some dope shit. But it's like a fortress in the front,
Well,
dude.
hey, if we get this
Fortress.
monetized, we won't have to worry about.
But here's the
out.
reason. Here's the reason is because they actually have people in the front, and that's what pisses me
Yeah.
off. Walmart
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Walmart, they're like,
Don't.
Okay.
After working there, though, we've seen so many people.
You can have as many people as you want up at the front, but they cannot touch you.
Yeah, we're out in Target.
Really?
You have a cart full of
They
shit.
can't touch you. They can't even.
Just walk past 'em.
We couldn't even accuse
Don't
you
do
or
that.
act as if we thought you were stealing.
no
Yeah.
shit.
Like if we accuse
What
you.
is that? What
like,
is that? Why is that? Is it like a freedom thing, or is it?
They had like some lawsuit happen where
Yep.
somebody got accused, and I don't know if it was true or not, but a big lawsuit happened. It was a big thing, and then it just came down from the top. You can't accuse people. You can't.
Dang.
Our like main security guy couldn't even touch people, and they used to be able to like a couple years ago.
They used to be able
Well,
to chase people and tackle
yeah.
them,
And
Right.
racial profiling and stuff like that has been such a huge
Oh,
problem.
right,
So
right.
it's kind of like
I kind of
just
want
don't
to be
do it.
racial profiled though. I've been white all my life. I'm tired of people not calling me cracker. To be honest,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
I want people.
I
You know what I'm
need
saying?
things
Like, I
be,
want
to get
dude,
offended.
Honestly, you know, with the gun laws and stuff and all, you know what? Let's just go back to Western time, where like people did draws and shit. Like,
Well, we call that anarchy.
you'd be like, hey, you stole from our store, and then just ring them out, dude. Fucking,
Right there on the
just right there on the spot. Natural selection. Western times, natural selection was the best.
We wouldn't call it natural selection. We call it anarchy. We're self-policing.
True.
Yeah.
But then like dysentery and like a
Natural
toothache
selection
and
would
diarrhea.
take place 'cause
Yeah.
if you're dumb enough to try to steal from some certain people, then you know the penalty is death.
Yeah, and then, I mean, if you not got away with it, but got out with your life, then you learned, and you're like,
Right.
I'm never doing that again.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
I'm going to try that again. Maybe step it up a notch. 'cause
Oh,
maybe I'm good at this.
maybe you're ballsy.
Dude,
Yeah.
now I'm thinking about the hardest motherfuckers probably in our history were probably cowboys in that
Oh.
world.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like we got the Taliban, we got our military and stuff, and like
Yeah.
ISIS, and they got like sophisticated guns. But like, you have to understand the guns that we have now, like it is shoot to kill. Back then they had like 22s and shit, and like
Repeaters.
buckshot,
Yeah.
and it's like if they shot at you, if they shot you on their horse, they might have got you, but you weren't gonna die right
But they
then.
were
Yeah.
shooting those bowling balls. that
Yeah.
you-
True.
But you have to pack it with the.
Yeah.
You
I
got
mean, like,
one shot.
yeah,
You got
like
one
you
shot.
have to have a headshot. You'd have to have a headshot.
Yeah.
You might go down, but you're going to the hospital. You're gonna bleed out and you're gonna die.
That's
Those
true.
were hard motherfuckers right
and
there.
they were riding horses shooting.
Yeah, and
That's
they were,
crazy.
They were digging. They were spoon digging the fucking bullets out of you. They weren't fucking like
yeah, but
surgery
you
shit.
Fingers.
get shot in your
Yeah.
shoulder, you get shot in your arm and you're dead because all the different.
The infections.
like,
and shit. They're like,
tetanus
either we're gonna
and shit
cut
like
it
that.
off or, you know, stick my fucking finger in there and pull it out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the little
Maybe-
fun
That
time.
doesn't sound bad, baby.
You got to disinfect it with a bottle of whiskey, but if somebody with a
Dude.
nasty mouth drank from that bottle earlier, you're
Yeah.
probably dead.
You're probably dead.
Probably
Everything
dead.
was just fucking bullshit. It was just like the saloon was right next to the hospital, and the hospital
Next
was
to
like
the
the
jail.
the jail. It was just all together. We had no fucking idea what we were doing. We were just like, I like horses, I eat beans, and I'm a cowboy, and that's what I know, and that's what I live by, and I believe in God. For some reason, everybody just believed in God too. It's just so weird to me.
Yeah.
They would
might have had
literally
to.
kill. They would murder fucking families and shit. And they're like, God told me to. God, they were sinners,
People
and
do that
I
these
did
days.
God's work.
No, people do that these days too.
Yeah, but we're
I
like
think
I said, we're
that
like
cycle has
but
gone
like these are
for years.
these people knew. They were like, I'm doing God's work. We're over here being fucking psycho crazy because we have too many medications ingested into our bodies.
I don't know who exactly you're specifying as far as who did that, but I would like to know because I've looked into a lot
Billy
of
the
different
Kid.
sources back in the way. No,
Billy the
was just
Kid.
an outlaw.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he believed in God for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Okay.
but he murdered. He was a murderer.
There's a lot of murders that believe in God.
Yeah.
It still doesn't mean that you don't have to. That you don't believe in your whatever your higher power is.
True,
whatever your maker
true.
is.
Because
So-
we will only know if Hitler's in heaven. We will only know when we go.
But why would Hitler be in heaven?
Because maybe he believed in God.
But that doesn't mean that he's going to heaven.
Who knows?
Believing in it just depends on what religion or what.
That's-
what
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do y'all
they
believe in God or any higher power? Or
Yeah,
like the spaghetti
I-
monster? It's spaghetti monster for sure. With
it's
you.
a cookie monster for me.
No, but like,
I'm not religious by any
No,
stretch
no.
of the imagination. No.
hell yeah.
I mean, I was really thankful for my parents because they were like, you know what, we're gonna let you choose on your own, so we're not gonna force you to go to church when you're young. Like they were like, it's kind of like brainwashy a little bit,
Right.
So you get to choose if you want. So went to church. Once I got into high school and stuff like that, I was part of the worship band. I was the drummer for them for
Dude,
a couple years.
same, bro.
Yeah?
From
Heck yeah.
when I was 6 years old all the way till I was 18.
Yep.
I was the
yeah.
drummer.
And I
Praise
did
and worship, buddy. Late 90s to early 2000s, fucking music was.
Yeah.
I
It was
get-
fun, man.
I get turned on, honestly. Praise and worship, Jesus Christ music turns me on. I bump
right.
that shit when I'm having sex with my wife, for sure.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
That's
You
sick.
are more than the sun and the stars and the sky. I know them all, dude. Just give me a whole list. I'll be singing them all, dude.
That's crazy.
While
I
you're
don't think
having
I've
sex
heard
with your
that.
wife. I like
Yeah,
that, dude.
yeah.
That is awesome.
God's looking down like hell.
Hey,
yeah.
dude, I was having a talk with my
Fuck
sister.
for me,
I
dude.
was talking to my sister. She's like, "What do you want in your life?" And I was like, "Well, I want to have a family, this and that, and the other. I want to find a wife." So that just gives me motivation. I want to find a wife so I can bang some Christian.
Yeah,
music
bang
while
some
we're
fucking
banging,
Christian.
bro.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
why have those praise and worship songs if you can't like listen to them all the time?
All the time.
All the time,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not sinning. I mean, technically,
Well, you're not
Not if
because
you're
it's your
having
wife.
sex with
yeah, your
Right,
wife.
yeah,
so
it's
like,
your
you're
wife.
not sinning
I'm saying
necessarily.
that's motivation,
True.
dude.
Yeah.
That adds fuel to my motivation.
I'm just glad to know that my God is looking down at me while I'm just fucking the shit out of my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's actually sick. I've never heard that before. That's crazy. Yeah, that's sick.
All right,
but
so we got Ian and Ryan, right?
yeah,
Yes.
yep.
All right, so where'd y'all's place? Where'd y'all's group come together? When did y'all start this?
Oh yeah, that's a good
Man,
one.
So,
Cause how old are y'all?
man, I'm 23. You're 25, right?
Yep,
Correct
Okay.
on
that is
2
true.
years.
That's
Um,
facts.
Well, I'm trying to think. So I think it really started at Target. I'm really thankful for Target for all the people that we've met and stuff like that.
Shout out
The
to
big
Target.
friend group. Shout out Target.
Except
But
I
also-
can't still there.
but
so
also fuck
whatever.
Target.
But also
at the same time.
fuck Target too.
Kind of like a full circle
Sounds like
kind
you
of
guys still
thing.
there because you're a.
Honestly, to be honest, I'm
But,
too scared
uh,
to get caught.
I think it did start definitely at Target. Like the first day we kind of met each other and we're talking to each other, we really hit it off and stuff like that. And our love for music kind of was showing, through our conversations and stuff like that.
Nice.
And we always knew we wanted to like make music together. We just didn't really know what yet. And then it kind of all came together. Like I was saying earlier, I've always listened to EDM. It's like been like my main genre ever since I stopped listening to I didn't stop, but classic rock is what I grew up on.
Oh, right.
Kind of went into EDM for a really long time.
Well,
so
what hit it off for you for EDM? Well, what song was it where you're like, oh, this shit is it?
So there's this song called "Fade" by Alan Walker.
Mm.
It's probably been on almost every video game montage you've seen on
Right.
YouTube. It was in the like EDM YouTube era when it was popping off.
Right.
And then he got super big, and I found him really early, so that was cool.
Yeah, Alan
So-
Walker's been here
sick.
for a while.
Yeah, so that was cool. So I showed him EDM. It was, like he didn't really like some of the stuff, but the heavier stuff he really liked. And then he showed me metal because he's a big metal head. And then we kind of cross-pollinated there. So we make heavy stuff, beautiful stuff, all that. And we even mess around with some like rock stuff, some rap stuff
Right.
too on the side. But we kind of just cross-pollinated, and then it became what it is now. But we've always wanted to make some type of music together.
Right.
So,
Yeah, never did I think it would be EDM.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What did you think it was going to be?
Well, here towards the beginning of my adulthood, I didn't think it was going to be music whatsoever.
Oh,
because
what
I
did
was
you-
in
were you gonna do
multiple. I've
something-
been in bands and stuff before.
Oh,
I'm a
100%.
vocalist. So
That gets tiring over here
There's-
for sure. I know the
so
pain.
yeah, the metal scene here started to die down after like the Rec Room and stuff got.
Oh, yeah.
You remember the Rec Room?
Yeah.
Where was that?
That was
It
it on the
was-
Boulevard?
Yeah, it was on the boulevard, but it wasn't like it wasn't at the sketchiest place. It wasn't at the very sketchiest boulevard.
It was still
It
kind of
was-
sketchy though.
It was. I mean, like the whole boulevard is sketchy, but like where it was,
It
we're
was like it was pretty far down there though.
Like past what street? Just because I moved away the year after I graduated high school, and I didn't move back till 3 or 4 years ago.
it had to have been like, cause down. It didn't hit Taco Bell or McDonald's yet, did it?
I can't. So I was like
I can't
16, 17.
fucking
I can't remember.
Either way, okay.
But
It was down there.
it was a cool little venue for sure.
Yeah, and they had a lot. Like the punk scene was here, the metal scene was here,
Yeah.
right, when all that stuff, and then when that happened, and then the whole, because I put on quotes, but like a lot of like sexual predator, the pedo shit
Yeah.
went down, and
Say
that
what?
was there's a story. I don't know the guy's name. It's just a story that's been here in Amarillo where the punk and rock scene were here, and there was a guy that was supporting all of this mega millionaire or whatever the fuck his name was. But he was a big guy. He was a big shot here in Amarillo, and he was helping these kids like throw shows and all that. But he had allegations of like being pedophilic and all that. He was involved in like the signs, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
involved
I
in
know
the
who you're talking
signs.
about.
Oh, you're
I'm
talking.
pretty sure
Stanley
he's
Marsh.
Yeah,
he's
Stanley
the
Marsh.
dude that did
That's
the Cadillac Ranch and all that stuff,
Yeah, I
right?
didn't know that that's who you were talking
Yeah,
about.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
So
guy.
This
Yeah.
has been years ago then. 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago.
Right. It was like
'Cause he's been dead for several years. My
in the
my great uncle was
2000s.
best friends with him growing up through high school.
Right. It had to have been like what 2005, 2010
Yeah,
ish,
yeah,
right?
10 years ago at least.
When all this stuff
10
went
or
down,
15 years ago.
or the allegations or whatever.
Yeah, when I moved up here, I heard about all of it, and I was like, "Whoa, that's kind of crazy." But
Yeah.
hey, Cadillac Ranch, lit.
Yeah,
know.
no, hey, and coming from somebody who's born and raised in Amarillo, I've never been to the Cadillac Ranch once.
No,
I've
yeah,
never
same
been
here.
either. I've never
I've been once.
It looks dope, but
It's
I've
crazy
never
that we
been.
bring up Cadillac Ranch. I was talking to my wife the other day, and I was like, "It's crazy that people are like." I read this thing on the internet, and it was like one of the craziest art pieces known to mankind was the Cadillac. I'm like, they are cars in the dirt.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what the
Yeah.
fuck do you mean? Like,
Well,
there
so
are
we used to have family
other
fun-
wonders that we could look at.
We used to have family functions at his house, so it was like my great uncle's birthday, I believe, at one point. Maybe if even a family reunion, I can't recall exactly. I was very young, but even at his own house, he had like slug bugs in the ground, and he just had all this.
That's
kind of
wild.
wacky stuff. I'll never forget this. In the kitchen area, there was a pig with an apple in it, just like you see on like.
Whoa, like wait, like a stuffed like taxidermy
No,
type pig,
it
or
was for lunch. That was
Oh,
for dinner.
shoot.
Whoa,
That was we
what?
were eating.
you're eating at the Great Gatsby's house, dude.
Dude, you ate a pig with an apple in its
That's what
fucking
was
mouth?
for dinner,
Who
yeah.
got that? Who got the apple?
I don't know. That's a good
Damn.
question.
That's wild. I've
I
never
just got
seen that
whatever
shit in my
plate mom
life.
picked for me at the
Yep,
time,
yep.
'cause I was that young.
I've never seen that shit in my life. You
Yeah,
only see those
at
on
his
movies.
house. But I remember, there were some things. I remember seeing some older, like teenager age kids that were running around there that were kind of like people were trying to keep us away from. So I
Yeah.
think he had always had people around, younger guys around that were just his helpers. And so, from what I understand,
Helpers, for
um,
sure.
the person who I know that knows him very personally said that she never knew him as that. He was always weird.
Oh, really?
But she didn't know him as like
Yeah.
a pedophile.
Well,
And
you know,
I see.
so
I'm
she
pretty
didn't know if
sure-
he got weird later on, or if he was just good at keeping under wraps.
Right,
but she
right.
never saw any sign of that.
Well, we'll find out whenever all of Jeffrey Epstein's logs get back into
Holy
that
shit.
blacklist.
Stanley
we're
Marsh
switching
went
gears
there?
here. No,
He ends up. What if he ends up
Imagine.
being on there, bro?
Well, it'd be great,
Shit,
but-
that'd be
but
crazy.
there's a whole long list of other people that are, man.
True.
That's the whole
Have y'all seen the list of people
bro.
that they think were
Crazy.
on there?
Yep.
Have you seen
It's
the
it's
list?
actually crazy.
See,
Yeah, it's
this is
wild.
something we
It's not
can't.
even speculation.
Not even
It's
we can't even
scary.
name drop this stuff
Well,
because
we should. Yeah, let's not name drop any.
Yeah.
But
somebody already had gotten a lawsuit. Did you hear about that?
No.
Somebody
Just know people stay away.
doxed somebody being on the Jeffrey Epstein
there's
log.
no proof
Oh,
right now. Right now,
Right, there's no proof, but like somebody said that this person was on there, and they had a lawsuit, and I'm not gonna fuck with those big dogs. Like I'm talking like comedy, like Hall of Fame league person was on that list, and he still got a lawsuit and stuff.
Dang.
We'll talk about it later,
That
but
is
I'm not gonna say
wild.
nothing. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
no fucking names
Yeah, that's
about
wild.
nobody on this fucking
But-
podcast for
Okay,
sure.
we won't name names, but I think it's very interesting. But when you see like a husband and a wife that are in entertainment, which is I'm speaking specifically about somebody I saw on the list. I don't think that they were necessarily going there to mess with little kids. I think they were just going there as an invite. Hey, we had this deal going
Right.
on. Come here and
Yeah.
check it out. And they just happened to be on board with it, and they maybe didn't.
Didn't necessarily know what
Yeah.
was
didn't
the
necessarily know
whole
what was
part.
going on,
They
and
got
maybe
grouped in
heard,
with it,
yeah,
kinda,
yeah, they kind
yeah.
of got grouped in, so
Yeah.
they were just going there because they were going to an island. Hey, come to this
Yeah.
guy's island. We're having a shindig.
Right.
Yeah. It's
right.
like
And then
blacklisted
he
large
was
Why
like,
you there?
and he was like,
Yeah.
wait, I'm sorry. I guess we got miscommunicated. Shindig means we're fucking kids.
yeah.
And they're like, well, I
I
didn't
didn't-
know
yeah.
that. Fuck.
You didn't look at the back of the flyer.
Yeah, you look at the back of
like-
the flyer, like in the fine print, it said there was children that was going to be here, and we're going to do that. That'd be,
man.
I would, mm-mm.
Lost in translation.
Yeah, lost in translation. That would be so
Wild.
Should've
fucked.
looked at the back of the flyer,
Yeah.
like Ian said. You can
dude.
look at the back of the
You
flyer.
can get out the magnifying
It's your
glass. Look at the
bag, bro.
fine print. You
Y'all are
fuck.
here
The
now.
fine
So
print.
if we go down, you're
Dude,
going down with them.
people get fucked up over the fine print and stuff.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
literally fucked.
I mean,
About-
every app we say agree to, like they're just siphoning our information.
Well, yeah. Who's
You know what I
actually
mean?
Who's actually read the terms?
Exactly.
Of
They
the
make it that long so you don't want to read it, and then somewhere in there they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna take your address and sell it to people." I'm
You know
like,
what? I'm gonna go completely off, like left field to the extreme.
Nice.
I'm gonna make an app where in the terms of service, I'm going to ask for their soul.
Do it.
Hey,
I
what's
bet
up?
you 80% of the people say yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
for sure.
They're not
Hold on,
gonna read
hold
it.
on.
They're not gonna read it.
I gotta take a break actually.
That's
Yeah.
cool. So, anyways, yeah, about them Cowboys.
Yeah. That's wild.
So you grew up in Littlefield,
Yeah, Littlefield.
okay?
Yeah.
And you grew up in Amarillo.
Yep.
I grew up in Amarillo.
Heck yeah.
So if you don't mind, we're just gonna have this as Amarillo. It's the only
Yeah, I'll
talk.
see y'all. I'll go back to Littlefield.
Go back to Littlefield.
Go hang out with the other 100
Bro.
people.
I
over
guarantee you, we won't be talking about things very interesting. It is Amarillo.
Well, we
That's
want to
true.
thank Print Nation for letting us have our podcast here.
there. Yeah, man, for sure. It's
Yeah.
it's super dope in here.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never,
a
I've,
pretty
I've
sweet
heard
spot.
about the place like 2 or 3 times, and I've seen it on the podcast, of course, but we never
Yeah.
got to see the other side.
Yep.
It's pretty dope.
So
Like how?
we're on 6th Street here. What's the address? 3806 6th Street.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
How long have I been here? Nice,
Been
nice.
here almost 2 years.
Nice.
Curtis is off screen. He's the owner.
Yep.
But I've been
Sick.
here a few times. There was a few jam sessions that we've had here. I believe there was going to be a musical. Well, we're going to have a show here at some point. Maybe still looking at doing that at some point. Yeah.
Nice.
So maybe you guys can
Heck
jump
yeah.
on board with that.
That's gonna be
That'd be
sick.
pretty
Yeah.
sick.
We
Yep.
see the stage right now. It's gonna be dope. It looks sick.
Yep.
Little warehouse rave.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
Seriously.
dope.
That would be
So,
so dope.
what do y'all have on deck coming up as far as shows or anything that y'all have lined up?
So we've only talked about having shows right now. We got some shit in the works, but we're just mainly focusing on producing stuff
Okay.
and actually dropping tracks, so we can have. Because like when DJs DJ, obviously most of it's not theirs, and we just want to be able to fit some stuff that is ours into those mixes and stuff like that.
So y'all are
So
working on producing your songs right now.
Yeah. We've
Cool.
been I
straight
wanna
off the
say,
dome.
Yeah.
going super hard with the ideas we have for probably like. I looked at the hour count on one of the tracks that I was messing with, and it's like right now at least like there's 50 hours put into this one track. It's almost done.
Oh, you can look at that?
Yeah.
Oh my
So
lord.
I looked at it
Oh my
because
lord.
it's taking me. Of course, like I have work and stuff like that in the gym and stuff. But I put 50 hours into it probably over the course of like I want to say probably like a month and a half. So we're just trying to like flex that part of our muscle, our brain muscle on producing and stuff like that. Just we have a little catalog that people can check out and stuff like that when they
Where
see
would you
us.
check
So.
that out?
So we got SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, on Instagram, Twitter, all social medias. On Instagram and Twitter, it's Graypoint Music, and then on SoundCloud and all that, it's just Graypoint. So
Cool.
yeah,
Graypoint
Yes,
Music
sir.
and then Graypoint on SoundCloud.
Yep.
Okay.
so yeah, that's
Cool.
what we've been doing, man. Right now we have we're gonna drop the song that I had put like 50 hours into. We've been working on that one. We're gonna drop that probably within either 1 or 2 weeks. We're doing some promotional stuff and stuff for that right now, so we'll figure it out. That's gonna be like the beautiful side of us, a little bit beautiful song.
Yeah, explain
Yeah.
to me. So if you had to explain the song to somebody without obviously playing the song for me,
Yeah.
how would you describe it?
So, it's actually a remix of one of our good friend Lael's. She's an artist here in Amarillo, and she makes some really good music, and we really like her vocals.
Yeah, she's got a
Um,
great voice.
Yeah, and she sent us a couple tracks that are on the EP that she actually, or I guess it's a full album that she actually dropped on Valentine's Day. She sent us a couple tracks a couple months ago, and I was like, hey, can we remix this one song? She was like, yeah, do it. So we started working on it, and it's kind of like it's one of those songs that's the vocals are sad, like the lyrics are sad, but the song is almost euphoric but sad at the same. It's beautiful. It's the mix of those emotions. You know what I mean? So it's beautiful. It's really hard to explain, but when you hear it, you feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like melancholic type of vibe. So
Okay.
Yeah.
The track that we're gonna drop after that, complete opposite.
Yep.
If you want to listen to music that makes you want to assault an elderly woman,
Yeah.
that's what we're about to
That's my
drop.
favorite kind. If it
Yeah,
doesn't make
yeah.
you want to kill a little kid, then
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Fucking,
Yeah.
wait, is this old lady a Karen though?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's like
As
she's
long
it's
as
definitely
she's a Karen, then I'll
warranted.
fucking murder her. But You know, my nanny, she was a good person. You know, I can't kill old ladies just off the spot.
Yeah,
you know?
just
Yeah,
random
true.
on the street old ladies.
Yeah.
No, she
Sorry about
like
that. I had to take a little break. Fuck jobs, honestly. Just fuck them. Dude, they're so fucking crazy, dude. They're so fucking crazy, man. Like,
Who is?
just like, see, this is my mentality. If you have a business, whatever business it is, I know that there's corporate, like big, huge corporate, Walmart, whatever the fuck. If you are a manager or a fucking anything, you're not a boss. You should never be a fucking boss. You should be a fucking leader. 100%. I have been a leader since I have became any type of higher up. I owned my own fucking furniture store, and I still did what they did. I was still a part of the fucking whole. I'm not over here being like, I'm gonna sit on my ass and fucking, you deal with it over there. That's what you get paid for, you peasant. You know, I've not been that person. That's like, we're on deck all the time. You and me, whatever the fuck, any fucking problem, it's our fault. Any situation, we got it, right?
Yep.
I never will understand fucking people having just some type of business being like, yeah, you work for me, and if you don't fucking like it, go fuck yourself.
That's part of it. That's an approach.
That's like,
It works.
but it's like the whole fucking,
Works
what is it
sometimes,
called?
but what happens is you have a turnover that's pretty
Yeah.
irregular.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
what's the economy is what? What are we,
A recession.
not recession, but
But
we live
some-
off of fucking money and shit. I forgot.
Capitalism.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're in a place where you just need somebody to do what you say, and sometimes you're in a
Yeah.
place where you're trying to build a family. It just depends.
Right.
Well,
a
there's-
lot of people don't have that mindset to be able to build a family.
Right.
The-
They
I
don't have
think
those people skills.
the perfect equilibrium is a mixture of both of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you don't got to be a fucking douche.
Right.
Like it's all about the approach. Because I work at Best Buy now. We never
Wow.
mentioned
I
that.
asked you, but I didn't want to put you out
So
there.
Best Buy, like the next Radio Shack, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Good luck stealing from there, by the way.
No, that's
Locked
true.
luck.
down.
That's
Oh,
true. You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
steal
I've
from
been-
fucking
down.
Best
I
Buy.
would, honestly, I would never steal from Best Buy, but they
Aw.
do. They do have like those people are like,
You'll never steal
They'll-
from Best Buy because you'll never steal from
yeah, I'll
Best
never
Buy.
steal
Yeah.
from Best Buy for
Yeah,
sure.
I was actually pretty surprised.
Yeah, it's
Because everything you come in with, they scan it, right? Or they take pictures of it or whatever.
If you bring something in, they have to sticker it.
yeah, they
Yeah.
sticker it, and then if you bring something out, they gotta make sure that
Yeah.
sticker, no sticker.
So, and I mean,
policy.
there's associates everywhere.
There's a
right.
guy
Yeah.
standing right
There's
there
a
by
guy
the-
that looks at the
security
cameras
deal.
all the time.
Oh yeah.
But by the security deal that you walk out with the whatever scanner deal that they have,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
he's right there. Waiting.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that I'm
Hey,
thinking
he's not
about it,
He's not a Walmart greeter. He's not there.
True.
To, hey, how you doing?
he's
Walmart?"
been in prison for
I
20
won't-
years.
Well,
He
he's
murdered-
I-
been in the Marines for 20 years.
I won't say my opinion on ours
Yeah.
because
Yeah, good call.
Yeah. Good call. on
But,
that. and also,
Maybe your opinion is that they're amazing and fantastic. but-
yeah,
he's
he's just
great.
he's a good
awesome.
old guy.
yeah, but the way they actually build, I think at least, I think about this like analytical stuff all the time. But the way they do their shelves and stuff is super smart. They don't
Dude,
have shelves that are higher than, like,
Electronic
your weight.
price tags.
Electronic price tags, dope.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, but you've noticed their shelves don't go above people's like
Oh,
chests.
true.
You can't hide behind a shelf and put some shit in your pants.
I
You know what I-
I
There's not
sure as fuck
walls.
can't hide behind them.
Wait, are
Well,
you
yeah,
are you
yeah.
like are you
What's in your
subliminally
pants and
challenging me?
Try it.
Dude,
Record
I'm gonna
it.
try
That would
it,
go
dude.
viral.
Well, what
I
sucks
stole
is
from
like
Best Buy. The first person ever.
First person
That's
ever.
crazy.
since
Just still?
I'm taller than all of like the little things, my managers can always see my fucking
Oh,
head.
that sucks.
So I
That
can
sucks.
never.
Oh
like,
yes,
be
they're
under
like,
the
hey, you're not
radar.
doing your fucking job.
No, I'm a star employee. I'll have you know that.
Oh shit,
Oh, yeah.
you
If-
vacuum where you don't need to vacuum and
if,
stuff.
if this music shit doesn't work out,
Then you're
CEO of Best Buy.
For
Dude, I'm
sure.
thinking, I just
Hey,
thought.
you know who to keep your eye on.
Fuck
when you
that.
see This motherfucker walk in.
I'll let you
Oh,
walk
okay,
out.
you like, hey.
I'll let you walk out. Hey, he's cool. He's cool.
Now, fucking Best Buy will be the place where actually because we're working on AI and all that stuff. Best Buy will be the place that actually succeeds in having AI have emotion. I feel like that's the place.
Yeah.
That's the
God.
place where it comes from.
Hello,
Fuck Tesla.
welcome to
fuck,
Best Buy.
You know, all these robotic
Yeah.
scientists.
and
This is
you're like,
Best
and
Buy.
you're like, fuck you, and they're like, whoa.
That hurt
Oh,
my
wow.
feelings.
How
How
dare you?
rude.
Speaking of like family and stuff, and like coexisting with people and stuff, like,
Ew.
dude, this is a duo. This is a duo thing. Like
Oh,
you're doing
I-
music and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
That's
How
something I was
does-
gonna say.
yeah, how does this like work
So
with both of y'all?
it's absolutely beautiful compared to being in a band with 4 other guys that aren't thinking the same as you.
Right.
So that's the reason bands that I was in never worked out, because we were all on different wavelengths. With him, we're fucking. Now we're about to get symbolic.
Yeah.
So the reason our name is Graypoint, for one thing, we thought it sounded fucking cool, and for another thing, gray is a mixture of black and white.
Right.
He is a lot more peaceful, I guess you could say.
You're the white angel.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
I am like the darker, like heavier
I
kind
mean,
of guy.
like, look, light pants, dark pants.
We don't plan this.
Yeah.
It
black
just
shirt,
happens.
gray
It
shirt.
just happens.
I don't-
I was
It's
a little
wild.
emo kid when he was fucking playing sports.
Yeah.
That's kind
Oh,
of
were you in the emo scene, or were you just like, I wear
mean-
Adidas and I'm fine? Aeropostale.
You know what? I loved all like the music, and I had friends. Of course, we had a really big friend group, so I had all different types of like scene people like in my friend group and stuff like that. But I was definitely the kid that showed up to school in like the all matching Under Armour shit
Mm.
and played
And
baseball.
I showed up
No,
as
you played what was your
ultra
sport?
skinny.
Baseball, yeah.
That's
Well,
what I
I
played,
in junior
baseball.
high I played everything, but I
Yeah.
got fucked up in football because I was so small.
Everybody, it's my
You know.
wife. Woo!
Yay!
Hey,
Applause.
which let me go ahead and mention, I liked you a lot, but I think I
He
liked
keeps
you
on saying that. He keeps on saying he wants to marry you and shit.
Hey, I didn't say that.
He's like,
I'm
she's
not
the
saying
best, better than you, better than this cracker. I'm
And
like,
more
all right, cool,
talented in
all right.
music too. Sorry.
Yeah.
But no. You wanted to go to the military, huh? You were an army
No,
kid,
definitely not. I almost somehow accidentally got recruited to the Marines, even though I didn't want to go.
dude.
Like
How's
so,
that go?
so I was in my like counselor aid class where I just sat there and like fucked off, and the Marine was there just waiting out before he went to go recruit some more classes and stuff, and he was just talking to me, and then he was like, yeah, like what do you like to do and all this. I didn't realize, but he was like probing for how he could try to get me in the Marines, but
Yeah.
I thought he was just having a conversation. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, sick. I'm talking to a Marine, cool. I was telling him like, oh, I want to travel, you know, stuff like that. Like I really like adventuring,
He was like,
outdoors.
dude, he
like,
was
"Out
like,
San
you
Diego."
definitely can travel for
Yeah,
sure.
he was like, with the Marines, if you sign up, you're in a new place every like 3 months, 6 months. They pay for all your stuff. It's awesome.
You can play
all
baseball
this.
because we when I
Crazy.
played at Lake Havasu. I played a summer league there. We played against San Diego, and it was the Marines.
Yep. Yeah, man.
That's
yeah.
Summer league
crazy.
baseball
He was
team.
saying all this stuff, and he was like, you know,
all the
like,
hard-on shit.
yeah, and he made me pick like 5, like out of 10 categories, like my top 5 or whatever. And then I realized that's how they get you. You pick your top 5. They have stuff to say about everything, so they pick your top 5 and they start just drilling on you, like,
Yeah.
oh, we do this.
The
based off your
best
top
fucking
5.
salesmen.
Yeah.
You know, if you can sell somebody's soul to a company,
Dude.
that is, you are Satan. 100%. I feel like the military is Antichrist. I
Wild.
just made that up right now. MOSHCAST just figured it out. Military, all of the military, Antichrist.
That's
Because
true.
if I can talk to Curtis right now and be like, dude, I got you on everything, bro, and you can see the world, dude, the whole world, and all the ladies will love you, and I'll give you a car, a Charger, the new one, the best, and the free housing, and you get discounts on at Wingstop. Dude, you sold your soul.
Yeah.
Guess
You
what?
sold your
Guess-
soul
guess-
to the
guess
devil,
who
bro.
Protecting me is the Antichrist, along with the Christ.
Dude, that's it. The Antichrist is peace, but not peace. I think we just figured out the end of the world.
Wow. And he almost got me to sign the paper,
Dude,
too.
you
That-
almost were a part of the...
What do you think of Japan?
Dude.
Do you want to go to Japan?
Dude, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, after that, like, went down, and he, like, I finally said no. He left or whatever to go
He
to
was like,
another class.
peasant.
My friend was next to me, and he was like, dude, you had the pen in your hand. You literally almost just signed.
Yeah.
And I was like, did I? Oh, my God.
I
He
have
had
too
me in
many
a
friends and
trance.
family that are in the military to deem them the Antichrist. However, I could see like recruiting somebody and not giving them all the information that they would
Right.
really need to make their
Very
best decision
misleading.
Yeah.
as being something
Super
that
misleading.
could be misleading. You know,
Yeah.
or that could be.
Because if I was a recruiter, I would be
not
like,
moral.
hey, have you seen any of like movies that were like
Yeah.
were involved with Vietnam? Like any war movies? Have you seen them?
No,
How
but
about
I'll-
World War II?
I'll
Have you
sit-
seen
I'll
anything
sit
but the
and talk with-
Holocaust?
I'll sit
Fake.
and
It's
talk
all
with my granddad about it.
None of that happened. It's all rainbows.
It's all fake.
We
It
all
never
just
happened.
drive Chargers through the desert, and we hang out.
You just run through
Recruit-
Chargers and all that.
recruit little 17-year-old, 18-year-olds.
Yeah, we just
That's
party
crazy,
and drive
bro.
Chargers.
Hey, I want to give another shout out to Print Nation.
100%.
On 6th Street, hit Print Nation up for your sublimation, custom shirts, accessories, business cards, car decals, signs, graphics, and more.
Yeah.
Everything.
So, we're on
If
6th Street there.
you piss off your wife, you can get little trinkets. They have little trinkets for wives. Being like, hey, look, I know I blacked out last night. But yeah, she got a Valentine's basket for Valentine's from here. She loves it. She loved it. It's all gone now, but she
Well,
loved it.
We're here at the shop. I don't know if all y'all can see everything behind. I guess you can't, but there's custom shirts around here. bunch
We're
of
planning
cool
on
stuff.
doing a show.
Yeah,
We're
super
planning on
sick.
doing a show here.
You could bring your design here, and you could have them print it on anything that you wanted. Either
Merch,
t-shirts,
dude.
koozies, whatever.
Yeah, all the good shit. You know, I was thinking about maybe we need to get like rugs involved. Maybe your wife can make some rugs and do like that merch. Like I want an almighty rug, dude.
That's sick. Yeah,
I want a MOSHCAST rug.
I've started seeing like some rugs and stuff online. I'm like, dude, I haven't really thought of that, but custom rugs, that would be so dope.
So sick.
That
Yeah.
would be dope. Like this. Well, I used to work for a company called Unifirst, and I know that we would make rugs for these companies.
Yeah.
No shit.
And they'd be perfect. You know what I mean?
Wow.
They'd
Heck yeah.
the logo, and then they would come out with a rug. It wouldn't be quite this big. Actually, they would be ones around this big.
Yeah.
But they were really nice.
That's dope.
So going back to the yin and yang here, has there ever been like? Because how long have we been doing this together as a whole?
Man. I don't know. What would you say? It's hard to
Probably
put.
Well,
about,
who
a,
asked
probably
who
about a
out?
year and a half. Actually, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is
Who
interesting.
the fuck asked who out?
I don't know.
Who
man.
proposed?
I don't know.
Who
Well,
made
okay,
the
so
first move?
he let me stay at his house for like a couple
Oh.
nights when I was
Yeah.
driving back and
Couple
forth to work
nights,
and
huh?
stuff, and didn't
Uh-huh.
want to
Couple
drive home.
nights.
He left
So-
the
You did not
toothbrush
sleep in the
there.
same bed,
No,
unfortunately.
yeah, of course I slept on the couch. you know what I'm saying? No, but
Uh-huh.
so I guess well, I guess I asked him like, "Yo, could I stay at your place?" So I guess I kind of like initiated it.
Initiated.
Yeah,
it.
maybe.
Nice.
But or did he initiate it because he said yes?
Ooh.
What do you think,
Initiated it, but
Bex?
allowed
You're the
it.
woman.
Yeah.
So if you say to stay at my house, or
Okay, look into each other's eyes. Whoever breaks contact first,
Uh-oh.
that's who
Oh,
initiated.
Do we have to
dang.
talk while we do it?
No, whoever didn't break contact first, that's who initiated.
God.
Oh,
This
okay.
is mutual.
I'm
Y'all love each
scared.
other.
We're
gonna do this
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you
Dang
looked
it,
away.
no, he's a little bit more taken aback. He was into
Dang it. Dang it.
I was hoping
So-
to see some tears.
We figured
Some
it
tears,
I
out.
was
some
hoping
crying.
to see some titties, but you know.
Hey, we would have got there.
how long ago
didn't
was it?
break
Like
contact.
like a few years.
Well, we started being like friends probably like coming up on like probably like 2.5 years. The music thing probably started coming around about a year and a half ago.
Oh,
when
we're
like,
still in the
"Let's do it."
honeymoon stage of like.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Slander.
Yeah, I would
There's
say.
an artist named
Yeah.
Slander, and they have a duo, and
Yeah,
we're
it was
like,
Slander.
that's fucking cool.
Like you
Yeah.
want to be that.
Maybe
yeah,
we should
yeah.
see
do
And
that.
it was like I showed him like DJ sets and stuff online on YouTube and stuff like that, and we're like, dude, that would be so sick. And then we actually went to like a festival, saw him live, and we were like,
Dude,
yeah,
that's so weird now
Yeah,
that I'm
for
thinking
sure.
about it. It's like it wasn't anything that was just like,
yeah,
we're doing it now.
It was just like a.
It's like a gradual-
like a chemical in the air. They kind of just
Yeah.
like had you.
It was
the
kind of
fucking
just like a
Yeah.
vibe.
universe
and-
connecting.
Yeah, it was like a
That's
more of like a
crazy
vibe than
putting
like
it into
let's
words.
do
Well,
this
okay,
starting
let me ask
now
you
type
this.
thing.
So did y'all just start working on a few tracks together, and that's kind of how you started?
Yeah, how does that dynamic work?
It's-
where it's like you have an idea, but you also have an
Well,
idea. So let's.
You'll see how that works out when we drop our first 2 tracks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because you'll see
definitely.
one was made by him and one was made by
Yeah.
me. So
Oh,
We
yeah,
do-
definitely,
We
for
do have
sure.
stuff that we've like 100% only worked on this track while we've been together and stuff like that. But these first 2 that we dropped was like, I would say like 85% me, 15 him, and then the other one is gonna be like almost 100% him, like 5%.
Okay.
and
me,
we'll
maybe,
like
you know
shoot
what I mean?
ideas to each other and
Or
we'll
like- We'll bounce the idea off each other and be like, "Oh, dude, you should add this right there. That'd be dope."
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, I'd be
gotcha.
interested to see. I'll give him like, "Yo, you should change the snare or something," and then I'm interested to see like what type of snare he puts in it. So I won't tell him exactly, or
Right,
he won't
it'll
tell
just
me
be
exactly.
something-
But it's like it's
a little
cool.
taste
It's
of
super sick.
another
It's
mind.
like opening the mystery box in Zombies. You know? What I
Yeah,
mean?
it's like
Yeah.
that the 2-headed dragon off of How to Train Your Dragon
True.
type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
or no, actually, better analogy is the 2-headed dragon off of Camelot.
Oh,
That
Quest
was
for
my
Camelot,
shit,
bro.
bro.
I love that
was
movie.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
I
The
love
fucking
that
VHS,
movie. Hell
yes.
yeah.
My dad watched that all the time. I watch it
Dude.
with him a lot.
That
Heck yeah.
fucking now I'm just remembering the fucking that what was it the Sphinx, not the Sphinx, but he was like a lion bird. What was that fucking
What are
thing?
those griffins or
Griffin,
something?
yeah, that fucking griffins and shit.
Sick.
Man,
bro.
they were badass in that movie. That shit was fucking
Yeah.
That was-
sick.
yeah, that movie was fire.
Dude. I was
the
a
song those
latchkey
dragons
kid.
sing.
I was a latchkey kid, so like all I know is VHS
A
movies and
latchkey
shit.
kid?
Yeah, latchkey kid is like your parents are not really around, so like your parent was a TV, like a TV or movies or.
Gotcha.
And I watched movies like fucking nonstop,
Really?
dude.
That's what. See, I've barely seen any.
Treasure
movies.
Planet was my shit,
Yeah,
Treasure Planet? I've
dude.
never seen
Fucking
any.
Yeah.
love Treasure
Was that
Planet.
animated?
that's how my
And
childhood
they
was.
need
too.
to make a live action.
If they did,
Definitely.
I want to say I remember that movie. It's like a classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's it's a kid that ends up going to the treasure planet, obviously, but it's
Yeah.
like a ship of pirates,
Yeah.
a fucking
Space
spider
pirates.
crab.
It's like Peter Pan vibes, but cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
fucking
It's
like
much
it's
cooler.
like
Yeah.
steampunk vibe
Yeah.
with that fucking
Yeah.
that hot ass that cat bitch, the cat captain. She was sorry, babe, but she was one of my she's on my list. The cat captain off of
Her and Reba McEntire.
Reba.
100%, bro.
Dang.
Reba, you know, I kind of want Reba McEntire just to be my mom, just so she just hang around.
So what? So you don't necessarily
Just hang around.
do it with her. You want her just to.
Either
Yeah.
she's gonna be married to me,
Yeah.
either we're gonna do some stuff,
she's gonna be your mom.
or she's gonna be my mom. Either one of them,
I see.
or you know, maybe it's like a
both.
stepmom stepson thing. I don't know.
I was about to
It
say
could be
that's
both.
strange to be interchangeable, but
Yeah, it's
Damn.
you
I've
know,
never heard that, but you know, this
there's a certain amount of time in a
Yeah,
in
that's
a
true.
person's
Stuff coming
life
out.
where like I've had this conversation with some of my friends. Like, if a stepmom has been with you for fucking all your life, then don't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
But if like you're like, you know, in your 20s and your dad remarries and she's like your stepmom and it's like not really, and she's like in her 30s and
it's
she's
just
like
a
I'm down and
title.
I'm like I'm here, you know, that could happen. That'd be all right.
That's wild.
On your dad like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Because you gotta, if your dad ever talks to you about it, he'd be like, Dad, if you were my age, you would have done the same.
Right, and he'd be like, "Psh, you're right.
You're
dude,
right.
shit."
And then
Daps you
daps
up.
you up, yeah,
I
and
feel
then
like
she
he
goes
would
on the
not
way.
dap you up. I feel like he'd put you in a stranglehold and he'd try to kill you.
No, it'd be like, how was
I
it?
could- I
know,
could
right?
never-
Yeah.
His wife was Reba McEntire.
Yeah.
True.
Y'all watch too much
True.
porno.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't think I can ever see my dad remarry either. My mom or my dad remarry.
Well,
They're just,
God, especially if he watches this podcast, he knows you're going to try to.
hey, pops, don't remarry. You know what I'm saying?
Especially
I'm
don't
just
remarry
saying.
to Reba McEntire.
Yeah, don't marry Reba McEntire
Or do because
Or
you
Britney
want him to be your
Spears.
mom.
Yeah, that's true.
or the cat bitch from Treasure Planet, which
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll ever happen, but don't.
I want to see her.
She's hot, dude.
Heck
She's-
Reba McEntire, though.
Yeah,
Is
the
it 2
Reba's
years
a weird
ago
one.
or
No, this
right
is
now?
like forever. She doesn't age. She just gets.
So right now.
She just gets more Reba
She
at
gets
the
his
end.
older.
Just like wine.
But she's not like Dolly Parton where it's all plastic. It's just like it's her natural
true.
redheaded.
Does she have any plastic surgery, you think, and it's just really good?
Yeah,
Say it
or
again?
maybe not like extreme. Like
Yeah,
Dolly
maybe she has like
Yeah,
the plastic
maybe,
surgery
maybe
that's
she has
easy
some
to
like lip
hide.
filler and some, you know, but she doesn't have the whole fucking.
Shebang, yeah.
Yeah, the
Her
whole-
whole
How do you
body is
know?
plastic.
I've took out
Bro.
a girl's shirt before and been
Bro,
like,
I'm telling you.
dang, boy.
Reba McEntire is always in my
never
vicinity.
know.
Well, Johnny Cash is. I mean, but
Once
he's
you
dead
unbutton
too.
those buttons, boy, you never know what's gonna come splashing out of there.
That's true. Maybe one day. One day we'll see her. All of us will see Reba McEntire one day. I'll get her to come to Print Nation. Reba, if you're
Yes.
watching this, come to Print Nation, dude. Please.
If she comes to Print Nation,
Yeah.
I'm definitely
You-
coming to Print Nation to see her.
You can
Yeah,
sign.
Yeah.
he's definitely coming at for
Actually,
apparently.
yeah. She's not going to get on a plane after what happened in 1999, which is a Mandela effect because a lot of people don't know this is Reba McEntire's last name actually was Reba McEntire.
Really?
And
That's a Mandela effect
it's a
thing?
Mandela
Haven't heard
effect.
of that one
Yeah.
yet.
So I used to call her Reba McEntire my whole childhood life.
Dang, you've been hollering at her for
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one day I was like, you know what? I wonder what she's doing. I typed Reba McEntire and it wouldn't come up. And I was like, and then I found out it was Reba McEntire, but I did find the Reddit about it being a Mandela effect where everybody had, it was Reba McEntire. It's even on a vinyl, right? Her McEntire. In 1999, her whole band was in a plane crash and they all died. And they think that Reba was in that plane as well.
Wow.
A
Wild.
little
And
information
the
for
TV
you.
show stopped, and
Yep.
then they did a reboot with their clone.
Yep. And Reba McEntire
Wow.
is actually Eminem in a
So you actually technically want
Yeah.
Eminem
Get-
to be your stepmom.
wig.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reba's cool. She could be my stepmom
cool.
for
We're
sure.
talking about Eminem though.
Eminem, fuck Eminem. He could be my young child brother, and I'd beat his ass.
But he's ass.
I'll beat his ass, and I'll fucking spit some fucking bars and
Cinnamon, cinnamon.
cinnamon, venom, mannequin, you know, all that shit. Whatever the fuck he does.
Oh
Do y'all
my
have vocals
gosh.
in your tracks, or you just strictly
There will be.
Yeah.
There
there
will
will be.
like, is it gonna
There's-
be
well, I
like,
mean-
is it gonna be organic vocals?
There will be a mixture of both for
Ah.
sure.
How many
Yeah.
tracks have y'all released so far?
we haven't
Zero.
released any
You
tracks yet.
said you have a SoundCloud.
Yeah, we have
It's got our mix on it.
our DJ mixes and stuff on it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we
so
were
you
listening
have-
to
Yeah.
at the
So
beginning.
you have released music, just haven't released any tracks.
Original tracks yet. Yeah, exactly.
So these,
Yeah.
this is gonna be sick.
So
When
Gray
they
Bar,
drop,
Gray Bar with an A,
Graypoint.
Gray Point.
Graypoint.
Gray
Yes,
Point.
sir.
Gray Point. Gray
Yep.
Point.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Hey,
And,
that's a new song though. Graypoint, Gray Bar.
And we'll
Gray
have.
Point spitting Gray Bar.
I was about
Yeah,
to
see,
say it's gonna be
you
like
gotta
a,
do like
a
you gotta do
trap beat.
like it's not a Xanbar, but it's like some type of medication, like where you get the wubs.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
The Gray
She got
Bar.
a bad case of the wubs, man.
Yeah.
I need some fucking wub shit. And then
that sounds
fucking,
that sounds like some Rick and Morty shit for sure. For sure. We gotta have Rick saying
dude.
that.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Rick and Morty,
Yep.
we got
What happened?
toilet
Rip.
down the drain,
What
dude.
happened?
The guy that created Rick and Morty was being super pedo, dude,
To who?
Weird.
to kids.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
No, he was being super sexual in his conversations to like underage fans, like in messaging.
why did
Yeah.
people
I
do
don't
that?
know, bro. I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
It pisses me off because I really liked him as a person. Like I really
Yeah.
liked
Girls
how,
I'm hitting on, I don't get sexual in the.
yeah, like
Yeah,
he just was
yeah.
like
I try
talking
not to,
weird
at least.
shit
I'm
to
sure
the
I've been
girls.
guilty of it before, but as far as it's like some
Yeah.
fan, like, hey, I like your music. It's like, oh yeah, well.
Oh, yeah, well,
You're gonna
yeah.
like this more.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
some
weird.
fucking. I like your pictures. Get out of
Yeah.
here, bro.
Yeah, that's some
fucked.
crazy. When did that even start going down? Like a couple weeks ago, right? It started coming out
It was like a month.
a month ago.
About a
Yeah.
month.
But
Yeah.
hey, you see these cartoons and stuff, and you imagine that these people that are making them are like whatever, some good-looking, like some human being that's like worthwhile. Then you
Yeah.
start thinking, okay, if you're
He's
a
making some
cartoon,
fucked up shit.
well, if you're a cartoon freaking illustrator,
Well, he
chances
was.
are you're probably pretty weird.
Well,
Yeah,
he was.
yeah. No, I agree
He
with
showed
that. I agree
himself
with
to
that.
being a piece
Yeah.
of shit. Like the whole show was a premise of him being a piece
I
of
know,
shit.
but you don't ever
Yeah.
see his face or know who he is.
That's
and really,
true.
You don't
He can
realize
hide
he's probably
by-
some
yeah.
creep.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a freaking cartoon illustrator.
And no, it's the same with like real life stuff, like the what's that one TV show with the little kid?
Oh, what?
All artists are creeps.
Yes. And that's coming from me.
What's that TV show with like the little like they look like dolls, but like I don't even remember. It's like we watched it when we were a little kid in
The
Sesame
Muppets.
Street. Almost the Muppets, but not. It was weirder. And the kid's face was laughing when he was in the sun.
See, y'all-
One
Oh,
of
the
Oh,
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies. The
Ooh.
people that made the Teletubbies are probably weird as fuck.
They're
Oh, yeah.
Japan. They're like
yeah,
Japanese.
weird. They're probably
They
so
are
weird.
Y'all are
Japan.
younger than me, so y'all got exposed to
Dude.
a lot weirder stuff than me.
Dude, we honestly. But
Definitely.
the '90s was real fucked up on the
Yeah.
kid
The
shows.
90s was cool
Dude.
though, man.
Dude, we
The
had
90s
we
shows
had
were
Courage
cool.
the Calorie Dog just pop out of fucking nowhere.
Who's that?
Courage the
Return
Calorie
the
Dog.
slab.
Courage.
Dude,
No.
the big dog, the little big
Cartoon
dog that was
Network?
green. Oh,
Bro.
dude, it was fire.
Chicken,
but-
Yeah,
chicken,
he's like 4 years old.
cow and chicken.
Cow and chicken.
The
Yeah,
Beavers.
dang.
What was it, Beaver Bros?
Okay, that show was funny.
The Angry Beavers.
But I watched
Was
that
it?
as like
The
somebody
Angry
that was too
Beavers?
the
old to
Angry
be
Beavers
watching
was
that.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But all that stuff was like that was the end of the 90s. That was early 2000s.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's where
Yeah.
like I
We
ended
had
up being.
cool 90s stuff that was
Rocco's
actually.
Modern Life.
Yes,
Oh,
Rocco's
yeah.
Modern Life was the best. And I'm trying to think.
And that was, he was a sex hotline worker. Rocco was.
Yeah.
And that
Oh.
was a kid.
Yeah.
And they did. I don't know if y'all watched the movie,
Wow.
but he dropped a movie a few years ago, and the son of his rival or somebody in the show that was about Rocco's Modern Life, they actually turned, like they transitioned to a woman,
Whoa.
and it was
okay.
the whole movie was the preface of him being a different character 20 years from the past.
Oh, so they kind of went meta with it.
They went super meta with it, and it
I
was.
see.
But that's how it is.
You know, I welcome anybody and any sex that they want it to be.
Yeah, exactly. I'd fuck Rillo.
I'd fuck you even if you were a girl or a boy.
Let's go. Y'all got y'all's own little duo thing going on right now.
I'm gonna do an OnlyFans or
We're
something.
staring each other's eyes out.
And y'all stare at each other.
Who did who? See, look, he's wanted, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's
Okay, let's go to the
speaking
bathroom.
volumes. Yeah.
That's funny.
No, but like,
Like the Power Rangers, that
Oh,
was the
yeah.
gayest show I've ever seen in my life.
I
dude, they
love
were-
the Power Rangers.
Dude.
See what I'm saying?
yeah, but
It was cool though.
Hey, we had Captain Planet, which that dude was a
Captain
dude,
baller.
Captain
Planet.
Planet was sick as
I
shit.
I don't think
too.
I ever watched
Baller.
it. Really?
Earth, wind, fire, rain, with our powers combined, we form Captain Planet. Bam!
Captain
Oh,
Planet,
Power
he's
Rangers,
our
dude.
hero. He's here to do
Dude, seriously, just-
pollution down to zero.
That's true. And I heard that the Power Rangers was just footage from Japan that they dubbed over.
Right.
What?
So it was like all like not even real.
Dude, and they're just gallivanting around like they're Mick Jagger or something.
Yeah, but like I'd put
Yeah.
Power Rangers back then, old Power Rangers with the old Godzillas though, because
Dude,
Godzillas
yeah.
and the Power Rangers they
Hey,
kind of like
let me tell you this.
I
It's
feel
like
that, I feel
kaiju's
that.
and shit.
Yeah.
The Power Rangers versus Captain Planet, dude, Captain Planet would annihilate the Power Rangers.
Dang.
Not
Wait,
even
was
close.
Captain Planet like a big thing for like recycle?
Yes, yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah, it was.
That,
Okay.
that got
Yeah.
us
That was the whole
nowhere.
purpose.
Absolutely
Yeah.
fucking.
Saving the Earth too.
He
Yeah.
didn't do enough. Yeah.
Because the title sequence was Captain Planet. He's a hero. He's here to take the pollution down to zero.
Okay.
We
So,
should've
And
fucking
like,
listened,
dude, like
man.
For real, we should've listened
that
to
show
Captain
was
Planet.
fucking crazy too because
What
like
was?
they would go on Captain Planet. They
Oh,
would
yeah.
go into the future and be like, "This is our world in 10 years, bro." Like,
And it's us now.
And
yeah.
It was a picture of y'all two,
Yeah.
true.
and it was showing your footprint, your carbon footprint.
Hell yeah.
dude. All right. MOSHCAST exclusive.
Uh,
We're gonna make a TV show called Power Planet, and it's gonna be Power Rangers that have Captain Planet's powers,
Yeah.
and we're gonna combine the whole premise of both.
Yeah.
We'll have to decide if Captain Planet wants to associate with any
That's true.
Power Rangers.
Wonder who
Sorry.
owns
But
his
there
rights.
won't be a
Probably
Captain
inclusive.
Planet. It won't be a Captain Planet. It's just like another
So I
show.
just need to ease up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
It's gonna be like Captain Planets.
Yeah, Captain Planets,
True.
where God is our. I'm just kidding. TBS type shit. Bible. What was it? Damn. What was his name, babe? Bible Man. Y'all remember Bible Man?
Yo, yes.
Yes,
I actually
dude.
saw a picture of him like 2 or 3 weeks
Who's
ago on like
that?
Twitter,
Nope.
and I was like, "Whoa, flashback!"
So
Crazy.
Bible Man was the Christian kids Batman.
Superhero. Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman, but for the Bible.
He had like these weird shows, and he'd be like in this
Yeah.
weird little like,
Yeah.
dark place or whatever.
Yeah.
And he wore the shield of armor, like he wore the suit of armor where it was like the belt of whatever and the
Dude,
the chest plate of
He's just like a paladin.
super.
Imagine like, did you ever watch the Flash TV show? Like
Hell
his
no.
like helmet. Okay, or like Batman's cowl. Like Batman's cowl, but it looked like it was made out of like bricks. Like he couldn't move at all. and
Right.
that shit.
Batman's
Oh, it was
cowl?
live
Yeah, like
action.
his helmet
Yeah, it was
thing.
live
Yeah,
action.
live
Oh, good
action.
lord.
Yeah, it
was
was
like
a guy.
straight up
I thought y'all were talking about
thick
an
rubber
animation.
helmet.
And then he had he had a
Yeah.
character, he had a friend character, like a sidekick.
Yeah,
And
I don't
dude-
remember a lot about the show, but I saw the picture and I was like, "Holy shit!"
I'm gonna have to rewatch that shit. That shit is album worthy, bro. We
Sounds
should
like a
make some
fever dream.
music
It's
about that
pretty
shit.
wild. It's pretty
Let's mess
wild.
around with it.
Yeah. Fucking going back to the whole duo thing. I want have y'all hit a roadblock? Have y'all been angry at each other before?
No, we actually
Dude,
not yet. A
that's
lot of
nice.
people like would think that. Yeah, not yet. I don't think we really will, cause like we have the the ebbs and
knock
flow
on
of
wood. I'm not
everything.
gonna be the person where you're
True.
like, hey, bro, we just had our first fight last night.
No. I am.
Thanks,
though. I am.
Asshole.
I want to be the first one.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think
No.
it's going to be about?
If we do,
If you ever
Yeah, no,
fight-
when you do.
when
we
you
will,
do.
we will for sure. I don't know. It's probably gonna be like
This wub wasn't as high as I thought it was gonna be in the song.
yeah, or like
No, I bet it's gonna be like, Ian, we need a fat snare
Yep.
here, and he's gonna be like, but a clap sounds so much better.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're a
I'm like-
clapper more than a.
I know
No,
I
he's
love
not.
fat
Oh,
snares.
you like fat snares?
I'm like
So
a
you like to
fat
make that
snare
ass clap.
elitist.
yeah,
I'm an
he wants that
elitist.
pop. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay, because you're the drummer.
yeah,
For
I
sure.
I love fat snares. I love really thick, just powerful drums.
Ooh.
But like
Like some thick.
sometimes you gotta have one of those light little,
Right.
You know, like
Like-
Yeah.
but
maybe
he doesn't think that,
like
so
on the upbeat.
maybe. So that's probably what our fight.
But
fight's
I
gonna be.
just-
That
Sounds
snare's
like y'all
not fat
just had
enough,
it.
bro.
Sounds
I'll
like
just
y'all
have it
just
right
had
now.
it.
That's it.
I felt that
That's-
spark. I was like, oh
that's
shit,
the-
here it
that's
is.
the
I'm
extent
hot
of it.
ready.
Yeah.
There we
Damn.
go.
And then we'll come to an understanding because we're
That's what
not
happens.
children.
So where do we
That's
keep
true.
a lookout for your guys' first 2 songs that you guys are going to release?
We're gonna put. Are we gonna?
Yeah.
Are we gonna put the remix?
Yep,
on
they're coming
everything
out on everything.
When?
We were thinking either we do our first song is like I said is gonna be a remix of a song from Lael.
Right.
We're thinking, do we just only drop this on SoundCloud? And Lael was like, y'all should drop it on everything. So it's gonna be on everything:
When?
SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music. 2 weeks
2 weeks.
2 weeks and MOSHCAST.
and Mosh.
I'll drop it.
Moshcast.
What date in 2 weeks?
To the Friday or the Thursday night at midnight. So I
It's
don't even
gonna
know
be
the
a
number.
I just want y'all to know we're coming up with this date right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
we
right
do not
now.
have
it's
anything
big.
set in
Okay.
stone
We've
yet.
been, we've
Okay.
been sitting on it, planning like some promotional stuff for it and stuff like that. And we thought, we could drop it whenever we want, but I feel
Just
like
send me the thing and then
Yeah.
Thursday at midnight. It'll drop
I got you.
exclusively on MOSHCAST too.
All right, I'll
The
send
second.
it to you.
Right.
On the
Second.
Thursday, the 2nd at midnight.
That's
There it
it.
is.
That's the date.
Friday the
I'll,
3rd.
I'll message y'all about it. You'll send me the finished product,
Yep.
and then I'll put it on MOSHCAST, and it'll drop at midnight with everything else.
I'm
Oh,
looking
yeah.
forward to seeing it.
That'd
Yeah.
be
I've
sick.
heard a little
It's
bit
gonna
of you
be
guys'
cool.
music, but obviously we haven't heard any of you
Yeah.
guys' original stuff. So
It's cool, man. Like I said, it's kind of that melancholic, like happy. It gets that dopamine in your brain, but also the lyrics are kind of like that melancholic, like emo-y, sad vibe.
that's for your song, and then for your song,
It's just anger.
So like,
It really
so
is.
like,
It's just-
if we were to put it in a term of like a breakup, it would be the denial and then the anger.
It's like
Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah,
sad,
mine's like-
depression,
Mi-
and then the
Yeah.
the
Mine's like the
Like,
realization
mine's-
that she was fucked up.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
no, this is you got cheated on,
Yeah. Okay.
and
got
I'm
cheated
the
on.
initial reaction from you seeing yourself get cheated on.
Yeah.
dude. Y'all,
And
you know
then-
what?
Yeah.
Better analogy for both y'all, not yin and yang. You are the barbarian,
Okay. Okay.
where it's that girl, and then she's like, I keep on seeing something, and it's her fucking twin brother in the back of her fucking head.
Oh, you're thinking of Malignant.
Oh,
Yeah, malignant,
dude.
malignant,
Yeah.
bro.
It's malignant. We're malignant.
Yeah, y'all are malignant,
Yo,
dude.
we're changing our name. We're malignant.
With a Z somewhere.
Yeah.
Upside down
Malignants.
or a V instead of an A. Heck yeah.
Yeah,
But
dude.
it's gonna be super sick. I put a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
can't
like,
wait.
time and emotion into it. I've been kind of like scared to drop it just because I'm like, this is the first like project that we've like completed and been like, let's do it. And
Right.
It's scary, but it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be it's gonna be a beautiful moment. So,
100%.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
gonna be sick.
MOSHCAST supports it 100%
heck yeah,
all
we
the way.
appreciate it.
Can't
It's
wait.
sick. Yeah, it's
Um,
super dope.
Whenever I first saw y'all over there at the vodka distiller, I didn't know like if y'all knew Realist, the other
Yeah.
team and stuff. So I'm glad that like I feel like y'all are bringing back something that's like that. You're not even bringing it back. I don't feel like there was a
Yeah.
DJ. Like there's a DJ scene here, but it's not
It's different.
EDM.
Yeah.
It's not dubstep. It's not house. Like
Yeah.
I feel like Amarillo is actually uncovering this new genre of music that's been like on the top shelf for so long that like, oh, we can actually do this too, or it's not
yeah.
rock, country,
Yeah.
rap, or anything. It's like something that Amarillo has never. I don't think Amarillo's ever seen
Right.
this type
Yeah.
of scene before.
And like, most people have like a lot of pop tracks and stuff have EDM tropes and stuff in them. So a lot of people have heard a lot of the sounds and stuff like that are in EDM.
Right.
But when they hear like, oh, it's gonna be a rave or they play EDM or they make EDM music, they kind of have that hesitation to where like, oh, I don't like that. But when they actually come and they feel it,
Mhm.
it's just I think it's a magical experience.
Oh,
I
100%.
mean, I've been listening to it for a really long time. It's not just a phase, Mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's a really dope experience. I feel like a lot of people really would enjoy it if they gave it an opportunity. And a lot of people have started here in Amarillo, and that's what we're trying to do, is kind
100%.
of blossom the scene and stuff like that. So,
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's like why do you think these events are so goddamn big in like Dallas and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's
dude.
fucking cool.
People
Yeah.
love each other.
Dude,
The
yeah,
first rave
yeah.
that I've ever been to was the Purple the Foam Fest, the Purple Foam
Oh, yeah,
Fest
yeah,
over
yeah.
here in Lubbock.
Yeah.
Riff Raff showed up. I wanted to see Riff Raff. I knew that he was going to be
Yeah.
there. I fucking love Riff Raff, dude. But she should have been on my list. I forgot. But Riff Raff's on my 10.
Dude,
Riff Raff is on my 10.
crazy story. My first
chicks you
year-
would fuck?
No, on top best rappers.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Favorite rappers.
Damn.
I'd
Yeah,
fuck
I
Riff
don't
Raff
know.
too. Shit, I don't care.
Crazy
If he's
story,
down.
bro. First like a year and a half that we were working at Target, we were about to close. It was about to be 10 o'clock or something like that, and these people were kicking the soccer ball over in like the sporting goods section. I was like the sporting goods guy for a little bit, and
Right.
I had to like tidy up the aisles. And I was like, dude, these bastards! They're kicking this ball, hitting the ceiling, knocking shit over. I was pissed, dude. And then I walked over by the aisle, and they were like a big group of people, like 6 or 7 of them. And I was
Right.
like, what? I'm not gonna mess with these guys. So I walked away, anyways. Couple minutes later, I get a walkie from our friend Victor, and he's like, dude, come up to the front right now. Riff Raff's up here. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, those guys kicking the soccer ball, that was him and his like crew. So I ran up there real quick, and my friend Victor got a picture with him. I didn't get a picture with him, but
Damn.
Riff Raff was up there. They had a shopping cart full of frozen meals. They were on the tour bus.
No
shopping cart
shit.
full of frozen meals. Riff Raff was up there paying with his credit card with a chicken wing in his mouth, just eating it.
Yeah,
Fuck
with the,
yeah,
with the
dude.
shirt of his face.
With the shirt of his
No.
face.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it was the most
Yeah.
riffraff
It was
of it. I was off.
crazy. He was
I
off
was
that day.
fucking off. I couldn't get a picture with him.
And then he
Dude.
checked out. He finished his chicken wing when he checked out, and he set it on the counter and walked out.
Damn.
Chicken bones just sitting there.
Something you
I
could sell on
feel you. I
eBay.
feel you.
Yeah.
I fucking feel you, dude. So
Dude.
I used to work on a crazy story about meeting an artist. I worked here in Amarillo at a furniture store called Furniture Garage in the mall. And at the time, I was still living in Freona, so I was driving back and forth and staying with friends, and, you know, it was kind of crazy. Well, I got off of work, and my homie that I was working with, he goes, dude, let's go to Bar 7. The 7 Bar and Grill, let's get a beer, and, like, we'll eat and stuff. I'm like, nah, I think I'm just going to go hang out with my homie, Eric, and we'll fucking just chill. And, dude, I ended up falling asleep. I ended up going home and falling asleep, like, in 30 minutes. I was tired. I wake up. My fucking homie called me 10 fucking times. Post Malone was at Bar 7.
Oh,
and he drank with him, bro. They were drinking
Saw
together, dog.
I remember looking at people's Snapchats and seeing it that
Dude,
night.
I fucking would have been
Because he also
there.
went downtown to Rain Sushi.
Yeah. So that all happened. I remember him going to. I hearing stories about him going to Guitar Center and buying like $3,000 worth of like guitar equipment and shit like that. I'm like, bro, like the fucking life. But
if that's an artist that I would want to see like in real life, just hang out with, it would be him.
Yeah.
'Cause he seems so
just Bud
chill.
Light and a fucking
Yep.
cigarette.
Yeah, just
So down to earth.
ping ponging it up.
Plays
That's
Magic
all.
the
Dallas.
Gathering
He's from,
and
like,
shit.
not even
Yeah.
Dallas,
You
from,
know
like,
what? I'm gonna hit
Irving
him
or
up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
hit Post
yeah,
Malone up,
super
be
dope,
like, hey,
man.
we got a party here at Print Nation. Just pull
Dude.
up. Just roll up.
And
dude.
he
Just
would
hang
probably
out.
come.
He
He'd
would.
probably
If
come.
If you read the message,
for
He'd
sure.
roll up. He'd roll
Yeah,
up.
we'd be like, dude, we have your favorite beer, we got cigarettes, and we got beer
We
pong.
got beer pong,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. No one's
pull
gonna
up.
fuck with you, bro.
Yeah, we got a stage for the beer pong table.
Yeah,
like,
that's
pull
fine.
up.
No, but going back to the EDM stuff, like, so I went to that show, and I wasn't expecting anything. Flux Pavilion was there, Riff Raff, and a few others, and I was excited to watch and listen and stuff, but we got kind of twisted, and my friends got drunk as shit, and my homie that, like, was really into, like indie music, he got fucked up. We went up to the top of the hill, and we were listening and seeing all the lines.
Oh, is
He
that the
goes,
Lubbock Amphitheater,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That dope
that
venue.
fucking
Yeah.
hill, dude.
Yep.
We were just sitting there, and he goes, "This is it. This is my people." I'm like, "What, are you gonna fucking stay here?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna stay here, bro."
Yeah.
And like, but like that feeling that you have whenever it's like everybody loves each other. There's no fucking bullshit. Like we
Yeah.
take care of one another, and the music's fucking badass. And
Yeah.
if you dose if you want to, we'll take care of you.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe is just so fucking like
Yeah.
heaven.
yeah,
almost,
it's like
where-
there's a code for it.
Yeah,
They call
it's
it
a
Yeah.
code.
plur,
Call it plur, yeah. And it's like it's crazy because I've
Plur?
never.
peace,
Plur.
love, unity, and respect.
Yep. That's the
Plur.
motto.
And
That's
then
the
you
motto.
get like
What's up,
candy.
plur?
They call
Yeah.
it candy.
Call it
They
candy. Share bracelets with each
trade
other.
bracelets and shit.
Super cool. I've never been in like
I've been to a
another.
couple. I've been to the Lights All Night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we went.
Yeah.
Uh,
When'd you
we-
go? What year? Do you remember?
It would have been 4 or 5 years ago.
Nice.
okay.
Yeah.
We went a couple years ago.
2 years ago. Yeah.
I was
It's
dating this
super
girl.
sick.
She was Miss New Hampshire 2000 whatever.
Oh,
What,
But
Rillo,
she came
dude?
down.
What?
Yo.
You're getting back
Random
like that,
wardrobe?
dude?
She was huge into raves, dude. And so she came down, and I
Yeah.
hadn't really ever been into that scene, but she was all about it. So
Oh,
she
yeah.
came down, and I want to say that was for New Year's. Yeah, it was New Year's.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it was New Year's.
Let me find out
the
that
show
Rillo-
wasn't New Year's. The show was the night before, night after New Year's, but
Yeah.
we went to the
Heck
show
yeah.
on New Year's.
Yeah, I've never been in like a concerts crowd other than like EDM shows where like you can like it's kind of messed up, but you can like cut through the crowd and stuff like that, and people would be like, "Oh yeah, go ahead," and like let you get a better spot if you're short or something like that, or like if you're in the mosh pit and you get knocked down, the whole mosh pit stops and they pick you up.
Yeah.
And they pat you on the back, give you some water, fan you off or something. It's
Yeah.
it's super.
I had an
sick. It's
angel.
awesome.
I don't know. That's another story that I didn't tell about that whole EDM experience. I had a fucking angel. His name was Aaron. Didn't know him shit from fuck. Didn't know him. Just came out of fucking nowhere. It was me and my 2 guys, and this guy rolls up and he goes, "Hey guys, what's up?" And I was like, "What's up, man? My name's Aaron. If you need anything, I got you." I'm like, "You're too high. I'm not gonna see you at all tonight." I'm telling you, every fucking minute, if I was looking for him, he would show the fuck up.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Hey, bro, I got a fucking blunt. You want to smoke?
Hell yeah.
Hey, I got a
That's
beer. Let's
sick.
get some beers. I got you some beers. Like, what the fuck? Who are you,
That's
bro?
dope.
Who are you? Like, I didn't ask for this. I don't even know, man. Like, it was so weird.
Dude,
But
Aaron the
he was an
angel.
angel, bro. Like,
Yeah.
every time he had something for me.
That's awesome.
And I didn't even I never
You think it
asked
was Aaron
him.
Hernandez?
Yeah, definitely. This white, skinny
it
fool, it
was.
was Aaron Hernandez, for
I
sure.
think it was, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. And I feel like a lot of people that haven't listened to EDM or been like to a show or anything like that, if you went to a show, it would literally change your life.
Right.
Like no lie. Like
Right.
I've been listening to it for almost 10 years now, and I went to my first like actual festival because because I wanted to go with a group of friends, so I never went solo. So I just never went.
Right.
Went with a group of friends 2 years ago to Lights All Night, and it still like changed my life, even though I've been like in the scene for like a while, like
Right.
listening to it all.
That was my first EDM
it was
experience
his
at all.
first show.
I've only ever been to metal shows and shit
Yeah.
like that. And it
So
was-
first off, did you go see Getter? Did y'all go see Getter?
No, I wanted to
Dude,
so bad.
that was a badass experience. Also,
Getter's sick, man.
Demon Hunter showing up.
Yes, I saw
I'm
they're
that.
going
Are they
to
going to
that.
Lubbock?
They're going to
Yep.
Lubbock April
Yep.
26th. I'm showing the fuck up.
Hell yeah, that's
I
gonna
got
be sick.
my wife gifted me VIP tickets to go see fucking
Oh,
Demon
that's
Hunter.
fucking sick.
My first ever
W.
Demon Hunter show.
Are we rolling through MOSHCasting or not?
Dude, I hit them up. They shared my fucking story
Yeah.
about me being there, and I hit them up. So we'll see.
Do you have to
Heck
get
yeah.
permission on that as far as like getting a pass as far as
I just asked them.
journalist pass
I don't
or
know.
something like that?
I don't know. I just literally asked them.
I know a guy, his name, well, I don't know him, but he's on like YouTube and stuff like that. He's like not super big, but his name's the Festival Finesser.
Yeah.
And he like just goes in videos and vlogs and stuff at festivals and stuff, but he'll hit up artists and be like, yo, if you don't have like anyone recording footage of you for this small show, since like they don't want to spend the money on a photographer if it's like kind of a small
Right,
show or whatever,
right.
be like, I'll video for you and it'll be content for me and you get the footage too.
So I might
So
I might just roll up
could
with my
pull that.
camera.
That's
You
what
could
we
pull
do,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
Let's roll up with the cameras
Let's
and
do
stuff
it.
because I'm gonna meet them. I'm
Yeah.
gonna meet. I'm at the meet and greet. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
say
Let's
what's
do
up
it.
to them.
Yeah. Dude,
So we'll
I
see.
bet if you straight up like asked them, they would be like, yeah, bro, fuck it.
Oh
yeah.
that'd be
That'd be
sick.
sick.
Let's do it.
Let's
Roll
do
That
up.
would be dope.
I'm
That's
in.
super sick.
Dude, another thing that I have. So there's two things that we didn't hit up on. Rillo,
Yo,
that's Rillo. He
Mr.
is the
Rillo.
new. He is the new. I guess co-host and sound guy for
Yes,
the
sir.
podcast.
yep.
I feel like I can't do everything at the same time, and make sure that everybody's good and do the sound and be drunk. It's it's just a lot going on.
Well, and I'm gonna be heading up the new podcast, Rillo World, as well.
Yeah, Rillo
So,
World. So we have a
nice.
lot
it'll
of
just
we
be
have
me, but
yeah. We have a lot of stuff going on with different podcasts, but Rillo's going to be here for sound. He's going to be here for commentary. He's going to be here for the things that I fucking forget. Like, he is my sound mind, while I get to have my favorite, my crazy time with my guests.
Nice.
And then I'll be his secondary with his podcast, and I'll do the same thing for him. But he gets to have fun. So
Nice. That's so y'all got y'all's own little like duo thing going
yeah, a
on too.
little own thing going on.
Nice.
We've
I'm
been
thankful for that. I appreciate
Yeah,
the
man.
opportunity.
Yeah,
You know,
we've
wanted to
been
get
we've
on
been
this for a
trying
minute.
to we've been trying to do something like this for a while, and things just got in the way. And now that we are kind of in clear skies, we're just going to continue to do what we were talking about.
Yeah,
And-
we're just
and-
positive and just uplifting and encouraging
Right.
Support that we can give each
Yeah,
other.
100%.
Without,
that's
without
the way
all
to
the
do
bull crap.
Yeah,
That's the way to do it, man. Yeah, a lot of that will get in the way, and even if you don't think it's bogging you down, and you think you like get past it in the back of your mind,
Yeah.
it's bogging you down. It'll catch up eventually. You know.
And so there's certain people that you find that you start working with that you just it just clicks, and I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
thinking
no,
y'all
exactly.
probably know exactly what I'm talking
Yeah,
Yeah,
about.
I mean, y'all are clicking.
Where you don't have to like
yin
fight
yang.
and work. Where you don't have to work to make it work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just
Just
fun.
work.
Yeah.
That's another
Yeah.
thing too. Like, I mean, obviously y'all have jobs. Like,
Yeah.
I know a job gets in the way. Does it ever does it ever hurt like what y'all are trying to do? Is
So-
it super conflicting? Where it's like, man, like we have a show, but I gotta fucking work.
Hey,
like,
that's exactly what happened on the Bomb City Distillery show.
oh shit, no way.
Yeah, I had to call in that day.
Yeah.
I was
They're like,
like,
"I'm about
that's
to
like
fire you."
that's like our first big thing.
Yeah.
And I was like I said, I'm like, I don't mean to hype myself up, but I'm like a star employee there. I'm like one of the top sellers and shit. And so I kind of get passes with shit like that.
Right.
But I definitely had to call in that day.
Yeah.
And if it comes down to it, stuff like that, as long as I'm not getting evicted,
Right. You're good. You're
we're,
straight.
Yeah.
we're Gucci.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's cool. We kind of have a. It's cool because like he's the star seller and stuff like that. He was like saying like, dude, it's gonna suck to call in. You know, I've never done it before, but like, this is our first show. Like, I'm calling it. You know what I mean? Like that's
Right.
cool.
You're like, I'll call in for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, this is Ryan's mom.
He actually has a tummy ache today. So
Y'all have to like.
Some hurt.
Oh man, like even Bex knows. Bex knows like my number one rule is if anything conflicts with this or with anything that like I see as more important, I'll fucking quit.
That's
I
what, yeah,
feel
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, and I came to that realization at a young age where like at the age of like 23, dude. Like,
So yesterday?
yeah, yesterday. I was literally. I've always worked my ass off my whole life. Like I used to. I worked since I was 12, but I've worked my ass off all my life. And there was a time in my life where like work was just that, and I didn't get to see my daughter. I didn't have a life. I was just working constantly working, and I ended up getting sick real bad. And I had to force myself to quit a job. Like, I literally had to force myself to be like, I can't work here because it's going to fucking kill me, dude. Like, I got to the point that the doctor was like, dude, you should have been here 2 days ago. I don't know how the fuck you're still alive.
Yeah.
You know, that type of shit.
Yeah.
But I came to the realization of, like, like, when people ask for advice from me, being like, hey, like, I'm going to do this, like, I want to be like, you know, I want to be okay in my job. I want to get this money. I want everybody to understand, people that are watching, you're never going to be okay. You'll never be okay.
Yeah.
It's the thing that you want, go fucking do it.
Yep.
With $10, with $10,000, who gives a fuck? Go and fucking do it.
For real.
Because a job, as much as you fucking love it, as much money as you get or whatever, one day they'll say fuck you, and it'll be the most important time in your life, and they will fire your ass. And now what do you got? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Definitely
Yep.
a possibility.
Go with that shit head on
Exactly.
and just fucking do it. Because you're replaceable. I'm sorry.
Yep.
If you don't
I've
own
been
your
on
own
both.
business, you're replaceable. 100%.
I've been on all sides of that. Even if you do own your own business, you never know when that industry's going to just fall
Right.
out from right underneath.
Yeah.
So
you.
why the fuck? It's been. I'm 27 and I never traveled the world until last year. I went to Puerto Rico, went to New Orleans, we went to San Antonio and Austin. We went. I mean, the places that like I've never. I haven't even gotten out of Texas before. Was last year. You know, asking weeks off of my job, like asking days off for my job and stuff like that. And it's like, there's no fucking. You fire me then, fire me.
Yep.
I don't fucking care. I'll figure it out.
a good
I'm
place to
alive
be.
right now. Like people are like, oh, I'm alive.
Yep.
That's what I was about to say. Is another important thing you got to remember is you will die.
You
We will all
eventually.
die.
Yeah, we will
So
all
do the shit that you want to fucking
we're
do.
all gonna fucking die,
Yeah.
dude.
Hey, we're all dying literally right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we
Literally.
speak.
You're
Yeah.
born, and then all of a sudden, I don't know when that point hits where you start, instead of like living, you're dying. But I think we were born, and then we are dying at that point.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy
The
we
day
have
we're born is the
expiration.
most
No,
alive we'll ever be, which is
Yeah.
wild. It's
If-
super crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you
wild.
I'm
live
glad you picked up.
if you
yeah,
live long
understand
enough
that,
to
'cause
die of old
some
age,
people hear that and they're like, "What the fuck does that
Yeah.
mean?" It's
Or like
no,
the
seriously.
I know it's cliche, but like, I think regret is probably the biggest like thing that has an effect on you in your life too. Like,
And do you
the
think it's
regret
regret
of-
people doing stuff that they wish they regret? Maybe, but what about?
Yeah.
Do you think the most regret that people have is stuff that they wish they would have done?
exactly.
wish they would have
Exactly.
done. Wish they would have.
I agree.
Yep.
I don't want
Yeah.
to be that person.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be that person either. I felt it
Well-
in small things, and I'm like, dude, if I don't do like this big decision, that regret's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be that person to never step into a plane. Last year was my first time stepping into a
What'd you
plane.
think of it?
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Were you
Planes
that
are
guy
wild.
hyperventilating?
Planes are wild.
Hey, did you have that paper bag on?
Yeah.
Unlucky.
In Louisiana, and that landing even terrified me.
Oh.
I've been on planes since I was like 4 years
Yeah.
old.
Thankfully, I haven't
Very
been a part
scary.
of a rough landing thing. Hopefully, I'm never a part of. I'll probably be, but
They're fun.
Really?
He was on a plane. They did a rough landing, and then something like fell on him.
But that's
the,
how
the
who
flex
died?
tape didn't
Billy
hold.
Mays.
The flex
Who?
tape didn't hold it up there. That's what it was.
Billy Mays.
The OxyClean
I thought he
guy.
died from
OxyClean,
cocaine
flex
overdose.
tape.
Oh, it definitely could have been.
Cocaine.
It could have been
fell-
At the same
cocaine.
time.
Cocaine fell on
That
him.
plane,
Yeah.
I sat down. I whispered, "You know, Billy Mays died on an airplane," and then they closed the doors.
I was like, nice.
They sealed it up.
I will say though, if anybody
Wow.
doesn't know, the fucking AirPod Maxes,
Yeah.
those are so good for airplane.
Really?
Airplanes.
See, I hear people talk about them. A lot of producers will use them on
Yeah,
airplanes too.
because like
but-
they have this thing where it's a sensory,
Oh, blocks out.
like it takes out the sound and it really does work. Like
Wow.
last night, I was talking to my wife on the phone and I was like, why the fuck can I not hear? I don't know why. I'm vacuuming. I'm like, why the fuck can I cannot hear? I hear worth shit. I forgot to put that thing on.
Noise
Once you
cancellation.
put that thing on, it depletes all, like it literally depletes all sound from the outside.
and like adapts to what's out there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's super great. But
Technology wild.
the also cool thing about those headphones is that if you take it off, there's mics in the headphones, so you can hear
Yep.
people more
Transparency
clearly.
mode.
Yeah.
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 So,
That's so cool.
if you want to buy something expensive one time, AirPod Max is.
Hey,
See,
another shout.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you're
Okay,
good.
another shout out to Print Nation, 3806 Southwest 6th Street.
Yeah.
Your sublimation, custom shirts, accessories, business cards, car decals, signs, graphics, and more.
And they're
Print
green
Nation.
friendly. They got some really dope green stuff. They got some trays. They got some roach handles. They got some boxes. I seen some vinyls around here too.
So yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can
We
bring,
got all the good
bring
shit.
your custom logos or have them design you a logo, but you can come get it printed on whatever you want. T-shirts, koozies, ashtrays.
That's
Shoes.
sick.
I don't know. Y'all do shoes too? We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
shoes.
Yes, sir.
But this is a really cool store.
Yeah.
We're really thankful for Curtis and his wife to allowing us to come here and,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
shoot this podcast here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Curtis
thankful
is
for you
cool.
guys.
He's cool with it because he gets to be involved, but I bet you his wife gets upset with me every once in a while. His damn fucking size. Always doing this shit over here. Fucking. No, she's cool. Yeah, actually, you know what? I haven't seen your wife since like New Year's, bro. I need to come over here during the day
Nice.
and see what's up,
All right, what we got next?
dude. Since
Coming
we
up on the
talked
scene, on the scene for us.
on the scene for us,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what y'all got?
Well, I'm working on my second album, professionally working on my second album. I know it's been a long time coming. I keep on talking about it, but I'm actually recording it. So bear with the fuck out of me, all right?
Yeah.
What happened was I had all my fucking
You see
album.
how what
I had my
happened
whole album
was-
done. I had the beats for it. I had the lyrics for them. I had a list. But the more I was thinking about it, the more it wasn't what I wanted. So I cut it all off. 12 songs fucking gone. Which that's just a process or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm restarting, but I'm restarting in a way of like, this is it. Like this is like I'm not gonna do another wife. This is gonna be the Pharrell album.
Mhm.
I'm working on some new show material. The podcast, which is going to be Rillo World, MOSHCAST is still going on, and we have a secondary other podcast, but I think she wants to keep it kind of secret for right now, which is cool because we're going to make a empire.
Nice.
We're making a website. We're going to make a website here pretty soon. It's going to be an empire where you can get all of Amarillo's podcasts in one place.
That's actually so
Maybe
dope.
start doing some merch, whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm doing this all fucking freehand, by myself, but I'm learning, so.
Yeah. For sure.
You don't have to do it by yourself anymore, baby.
Yeah, you don't have to do it
That's
by
real.
myself no more. We got a team, so
Thanks
But-
for coming on the show, guys.
Yeah,
dude, thanks for
100%.
having us. This place is sick.
Yeah.
And the podcast is sick. Like I said, I've watched the episodes before and stuff, and it's dope, man.
well, I appreciate
Really
it.
appreciate you
I
having us.
like how I don't know. I'm the fun guy.
Fun
Real,
guy?
Rillo's kind of putting it in perspective where sometimes they go off the rails a lot. And
But
he's
y'all
like,
have the
you
yin
need
and
to-
yang. That's what it's all about.
Hey, no, I listen to you because guess what? You're the one that's talking. Yeah, you're talking. You're the. So that's another thing too. You know what? Maybe I do talk off screen sometimes. Maybe I do talk to Curtis and Juvie and so. Fuck you. I can do that. I'm allowed to. This is my shit. I run this hoe.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
sir.
You don't need to know what Curtis says. You don't need to know what my wife says. You listen to me. You listen to me. I'm just kidding.
Almighty
I know we're working on it. We're working on the
Should
technical
we have a group hug
difficulties.
real quick, or we take an actual a picture?
We're gonna take some pictures
Yeah.
and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
For that. Heck
we're
yeah.
gonna take some pictures. That's
Hey,
another thing too.
I'm just trying to get a group hug in. My bad.
I know. You're itching for it, dude. You're itching.
Really a physical touch, like that is his love language.
I kind of am a little bit. Okay.
Hey, I'll take it, man.
I'm down. You got that comfortable jacket on. The group hug's gonna
Yeah,
be nice.
I
yeah.
can give
So,
a good hug
uh,
up in this bit.
Where can everybody find y'all?
Everywhere, man. So on Twitter and Instagram, it's Graypoint Music. SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, it's just Graypoint.
Okay.
With the A, with an A.
Yeah, with an egg.
we aren't
Gray
using
or
Graypoint.
A. Point.
Why?
Graypoint.
Not
yeah.
Graypoint.
Not
One
Graypoint.
word. Great point.
One point. Yeah, one word. Just the capital G, no capital P.
Nice.
Yep.
Sweet.
Nice.
That's it, man.
New show? Any shows coming up? Or
We're like Ryan
No.
said earlier, we're in talks about stuff. We don't have any like stuff locked in. Like right now is kind of like we were saying, we're kind of just grinding the production type of stuff. So we have stuff to be able to like unveil at our shows and stuff like that. But we have some stuff planned. So
great.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, for sure.
Word
Rillo,
up.
where can they find you?
They can find me on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes. I got a few songs there. Working on my first album, so
Nice.
you can find me on for now on MOSHCAST.
Hell yeah! For
Yeah,
now on
my
MOSHCAST.
You heard.
You
Yeah.
can find the MOSHCAST at YouTube at MOSHCAST with Almighty Sai. You'll know because it has the glasses and the beard. You know who the fuck I am. You can find my Instagram at Almighty Sai. It's almighty_s.i.g.h, and all the MOSHCAST stuff will be there. But like I said, we're in the works of like maneuvering some stuff, more business-esque type things. So we'll keep you updated on where to find who where in the near future. But
Make sure y'all come and check out Print Nation.
yeah,
shout
make
out
sure you come
Nation.
check out Print Nation. We're gonna do a show. Do we have a date yet or no? No date yet. But behind this camera, just imagine it. Close your eyes and imagine this badass fucking stage.
Yeah.
Because there is one, and it's gonna happen. And they're making a stage for shows, and we're in the process of doing that. So Print Nation is gonna do a lot for the music scene. Has been doing a lot for the music scene, but we're gonna bring the shows here too, and we're gonna see what we can do on that too. So
That's what's up.
guys,
Yeah,
I
for sure.
appreciate y'all showing up.
Yeah, thanks
Yep,
for
much
having
love.
us, for real.
Yeah, 100%. We can do this next time. You know, we got something going on.
Heck
Just come
yeah.
over here to MOSHCAST. We'll fucking bullshit you for an hour or two.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like always,
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for
oh
having me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's shake some hands. We're shaking
man.
hands. Shit.
Yes,
But like
sir.
always, see you next week and go fuck yourself.
Yep, what he said.